In the inky blackness of a dark alley, a chilling silhouette emerges, a harbinger of unseen menace. It is Viper, a menacing figure moving with practiced, silent stealth through the shadows. The cold glint of his gun catches the dim streetlights, a stark, terrifying beacon of his intent. He stalks towards a small, unsuspecting shop, his movements predatory and deliberate. Viper, a true predator, is in his element. The night his hunting ground, the shop his prey. The quiet night of the convenience store shatters as Viper bursts through the doors, a masked figure of sudden terror. His face, hidden by a menacing mask, conceals his identity as he brandishes a gun, a chilling promise of violence. The lone clerk, a young man, freezes in terror, his hands instinctively shooting into the air. Viper's voice, cold and commanding, slices through the silence. Cash, now. The air crackles with fear and urgency as the clerk, trembling, faces the masked assailant. Headlights pierce the suffocating darkness of a desolate rural road, illuminating nothing but the endless stretch of asphalt ahead. The persistent hum of an old car's engine is the sole companion in the vast, silent night, a lonely symphony of motion. Suddenly, a figure, dark and imposing, emerges from the inky shadows at the roadside. Viper steps with deliberate menace directly into the car's path, a silent challenge in the night. Tires shriek, biting into the gravel as the car screeches to an abrupt, violent halt, dust swirling in the headlights. In the dead of night, Viper yanks open a car door with a violent motion, the sound echoing through the silence. Inside, an elderly pastor sits calmly, his kind eyes reflecting the dim, unsettling light of the interior. Viper's gun remains menacingly raised, a dark silhouette against the deepening shadows, ready to strike. A chilling command slices through the tension as Viper demands, "Everything, now." In the car, the pastor extends a hand, offering a worn leather wallet, his gaze unwavering as he meets Viper's eyes. His voice, gentle yet firm, offers a profound truth. "Son, I have nothing valuable." Viper's expression remains unreadable, a flicker of something dark in his eyes. The pastor continues, his words resonating with a quiet power. "Accept a prayer for you." Viper lets out a short, humorless scoff, the sound cutting through the tense silence. With his back to the pastor, Viper dismisses him with a sharp, final wave, reaching for the door handle. The pastor's voice, soft yet persistent, follows Viper, a gentle plea in the tense silence. Viper pauses, a subtle tremor in his shoulders betraying a flicker of inner conflict. He utters a cold, final retort, "Keep your prayer." As he continues to exit, the pastor's unwavering voice echoes, "God hasn't given up on you." Under the cloak of a moonless night, Viper disappears down a rural road, swallowed by the inky blackness. The pastor's unsettling words echo in his mind, a haunting chorus refusing to fade. He shakes his head, a desperate attempt to dislodge the persistent shadow of doubt that clings to him. Yet, the words linger, an unwelcome companion in the desolate silence of the night. Days later, in a dingy apartment, Viper meticulously cleans his gun, each movement sharp and efficient. His hardened features betray a distant gaze, lost in a fleeting thought. A flicker of memory, perhaps the pastor's words, crosses his face. The metallic gleam of the gun reflects his unwavering focus, yet his mind wanders. Under the relentless sun, Viper paces with a restless agitation, his eyes darting nervously in the bustling street. His jaw tightens as he snaps at his accomplice, who attempts to soothe his escalating tension. The predatory focus in Viper's gaze is replaced by a gnawing unease, a stark departure from his usual demeanor. The phantom whisper of the pastor's voice echoes in his mind, a jarring discord against the city's ceaseless din. Inside the bank, the air hangs heavy with dread as Viper, his face obscured, levels his gun at a terrified teller. He pulls the trigger, but only a hollow click echoes, a sound of unexpected failure. A flicker of stunned disbelief crosses Viper's eyes, his resolve momentarily shattered. The distant, growing wail of sirens cuts through the silence, a chilling symphony of approaching danger. Security forces swarm the bank parking lot, their vehicles creating a chaotic, deafening scene. Viper, weapon jammed and disoriented, tastes the metallic tang of fear as chaos erupts around her. She narrowly escapes into a back alley, the sounds of gunshots and shouts fading into the distance. The pounding of her own heart replaces the fading echoes of conflict, a relentless rhythm of survival. Adrenaline surges through Viper's veins, propelling her forward in a desperate, breathless flight. In the oppressive silence of an abandoned house, Viper, battered and torn, struggles for breath, each gasp echoing in the darkness. His clothes are ripped, a testament to a desperate fight, and a fresh cut mars his cheek, stark against his pallor. He hides in the shadows, his ragged breaths the only sound in the derelict space, a desperate symphony of survival. The air hangs heavy, thick with dust and despair, as he clings to a faint hope, the silence broken only by his struggle. A voice, resonant and unwavering, pierces the stillness with a profound truth. God hasn't given up on you. In the vast, decaying silence of an abandoned house, Viper paces restlessly, his footsteps echoing like a distant thunder. Dust motes dance in the slivers of light, illuminating the haggard lines of Viper's face, a testament to his inner turmoil. He runs a hand through his hair, his eyes darting around the decaying room, searching for an escape from his own thoughts. An unfamiliar, profound fear grips Viper, not of capture, but of the crushing emptiness that surrounds him. His gaze drifts, unfocused, revealing a soul utterly lost in the cavernous expanse of his desolate existence. The silence presses in, amplifying his isolation, as Viper stands trapped within the ruins of his own mind. In the abandoned house, Viper sinks to his knees on the grimy, dust-covered floor, defeated. He bows his head, his shoulders shaking with silent despair, fumbling for words that won't come. A profound silence descends, not empty, but heavy with unspoken burdens and a flicker of hope. An unexpected, almost palpable sense of peace settles over Viper, a stark contrast to his turmoil. His voice, raw with desperation, breaks the quiet. God, if you're real. Viper's plea hangs in the air, a desperate confession. I'm tired of this life. Viper strides down the street, each step echoing a newfound resolve. A man reborn in the morning light. His gaze catches his reflection in a storefront window, a silent testament to the transformation within him. The glass mirrors a man whose past shadows have been shed, replaced by an undeniable purpose. He turns a corner, leaving the familiar behind, a path laid bare before him. The silhouette of an unfamiliar building looms, drawing him closer with an irresistible pull. Viper approaches the imposing structure, his destiny now etched in the architecture before him. Under the soft morning light, Viper approaches a modest church, its humble facade a stark contrast to his shadowed past. He pauses at the heavy wooden doors, a moment of profound hesitation etched on his face, a battle within. With a deep breath, Viper pushes the doors open, revealing a flood of warm, inviting light from within. He steps into the radiant glow, leaving the dimness of his former life behind. A new path unfolding. The stark contrast of light and shadow envelops him, marking a poignant, silent transformation. Inside a sun-drenched church, Viper sits motionless in a pew, his posture rigid and eyes fixed on the sermon. A profound introspection settles on Viper's face, an unexpected depth in this serene and holy place. Sunlight streams through the stained glass windows, painting the aisle with vibrant, ethereal patterns. The colorful light dances around Viper, a stark contrast to his still, contemplative presence. Weeks later, stark fluorescent lights hum, casting a pale glow over the police station. Viper, now clean-shaven and in simple clothes, enters with an unnerving calm, a serene surrender in his eyes. He approaches the desk sergeant, who looks up, a flicker of surprise crossing his face. Viper's voice, clear and steady, breaks the silence. I'm here to surrender. Years later, in a stark prison visiting room, Viper, now known by his real name, sits calmly across from a young man. He cradles a well-worn Bible, its pages testament to countless hours of reflection and change. His demeanor radiates a profound calm and compassion, a striking transformation from his shadowed past. With quiet conviction, he shares, "Change is possible. I'm living proof of that." Sunlight streams through a grimy, stained glass window, illuminating dust motes dancing in the air. Viper stands before a small gathering of inmates, his face etched with experience yet softened by peace. His deep, resonant voice fills the chapel, each word carrying the weight of a powerful testimony. The inmates, a mix of skepticism and burgeoning hope, lean forward, captivated by his sincerity. Viper stands as a beacon of redemption in the stark environment of the prison chapel. Sunlight streams through a barred window, illuminating dust motes dancing in the air of the prison library. Viper, his face etched with newfound calm, is hunched over a worn wooden table, engrossed in a thick book. His fingers, once picking locks, now gently trace the lines of text, a stark contrast to his past. He turns a page, his eyes alight with an eagerness for knowledge, a man transformed from a feared robber to one dedicated to self-improvement. Viper's journey unfolds within these pages. The prison workshop hums with the scent of sawdust and metal as Viper, a man of quiet strength, works with practiced ease. His hands move with a rhythmic precision, crafting something unseen yet significant. He glances up, offering a subtle nod of encouragement to a struggling inmate, his eyes conveying silent support. Viper leans in, lending a listening ear as another inmate shares a story, his presence a beacon of calm. A natural leader, Viper commands respect, not with words, but with a quiet dignity that resonates through the workshop. In a sterile counseling room, Viper leans forward, his eyes reflecting a profound understanding as he listens intently. Across from him, a young inmate's face is etched with a troubled look, his despair palpable in the tense air. Viper's hands, marked by years of hardship, gesture gently, a silent testament to his own journey through shadows. His voice, calm and steady, cuts through the oppressive silence. "I understand the darkness you're facing," he continues, a beacon of hope. "I've walked through similar shadows myself." Viper concludes with profound conviction. Even in the deepest night, there's always a path to the light. In a bustling prison hall, a reporter in a smart blazer holds a microphone to Viper, whose face tells 1,000 stories. Viper offers a gentle smile, his eyes surprisingly warm as he lifts a worn, dog-eared Bible. The reporter's voice cuts through the ambient noise. "What was it that changed you, Viper?" Viper's gaze holds a profound depth. "One prayer I tried to ignore saved my life." The prison yard is bathed in the final, dramatic strokes of sunset, a canvas of fiery orange and deep purple. Viper walks with an unshakable confidence, each step a testament to his newfound peace and unwavering purpose. He pauses, his gaze drawn upwards to the vast, darkening expanse of the sky above the towering walls. A profound reflection washes over his face, a silent acknowledgement of his transformed life. The last light fades, leaving Viper silhouetted against the twilight, a figure of quiet strength and enduring hope.